Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Alex and today I'm going to show you how to make a chain stitch. So you start off with a slip knot. This is a simple way of making a slip knot, but I do actually have a tutorial on other ways to make a slip knot. Tighten it up a little bit. Put on your hook. Now you don't want it to be too tight because it makes it a little hard to work with. So just a little bit of looseness is good. Okay, so holding the base of that slip knot, you want to pick up a stitch or a loop of yarn and pull it through that slip knot. Wrap it round and pull it through. Very simple. Now when you get to the desired length that you want to make your chain, just trim your yarn, and if you let that go it will actually unravel, so you'll need to just create one more chain, but pull the yarn tail all the way through, and that will keep it all fastened together so it won't unravel. Now this is another way you could create your slip knot to start with. Again, I do have a video on creating slip knots and magic rings. So I'm going to chain a length and then join it, so I can show you how you would use that if you wanted to have chain in a circle, or perhaps you're doing a crochet project or amigurumi where you want a open circle. So say for example you're making a pair of pants or a sleeve for a teddy bear or something like that, and you don't actually want to enclose it full of fibre fill and you need it open. So you would create the length of chain that you needed for the length of the amigurumi project you're working on. Make sure that the nice face part of the chain is wrapped around so it's not actually twisted, so it stays with the nice facing part outside. Insert your hook into the very first chain you created. So it's like you have two loops now on your hook. Okay, you want to pick up the yarn and pull it through both of those loops on your hook, and that is a slip stitch. So you're slip stitching the ends together, and now I'm just showing you a single crochet into the top loop of that chain stitch, which is how you would do your first row of crochet using that chain. Now I also have a tutorial on how to do this using different stitches, and it's what we call a foundation row. So it's worth checking that out if you like to do crochet projects. Okay, now this is a little trick. I don't know if I invented it, but it's something that I use and I think it's a pretty handy chain method that I thought I'd share with you. And that's by using double yarn, creating a slip knot in the middle section of that yarn. So you saw that I cut a length, measured halfway, created a slip knot, and now I'm going to chain using both lengths of the yarn. So I'll be wrapping both lengths around the hook and pulling it through my slip knot. Okay, we'll do that again. Wrap the yarn around the hook and pull it through that last chain that I created. We'll do a few more. Now, what I really like about this method is that it's quite bulky and it's also not super stiff, but it's got a firmness to it. I've got a pattern called Chonky Bee amigurumi pattern, and I used this method to create the bee's little antennae. It's super simple to make, and also you can use the 2 lengths or 2 tails of yarn you have left to insert into the project, tie a knot from the inside, and you don't even see how that was created. It's like magic. It's also an ideal way of making hair if you like to make amigurumi dolls. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and consider subscribing for more helpful and fun crochet and craft content. Thanks for watching, and as always, remember to stay awesome!